Yellowstone National Park is one of the most beautiful and dangerous places in the United States. Each year, hundreds of search and rescue cases are logged here. Hikers who wander off trails, campers who vanish overnight, and even experienced outdoorsmen who simply disappear without a trace. Most are found, but some never are. Rangers in Yellowstone know this better than anyone. They spend their nights in the backcountry patrolling places few people ever set foot. And every once in a while, they encounter something they can't explain. This is one of those stories. Ranger Thompson had been working seasonal shifts in Yellowstone back in 2016. He was a fill-in and just stepped in when they needed extra help. Most of his nights were uneventful. Hours of checking trails and keeping campers safe, and even logging conditions for the morning cruise. But one September night, near Shoshone Lake, something happened he still can't explain. The patrol started normally, but about a mile in, Thompson's flashlight caught something strange just off the trail. A stacked pile of stones about 4 feet tall. Campers sometimes left cairns, but this one looked deliberate and just not normal. Too precise that someone had spent hours placing each rock. He made a note to mention it later, but he kept walking, not thinking much of it. Not long after, he heard it. Footsteps. Heavy enough to sound like a person keeping pace with him in the tree line. Whenever he stopped, the sound stopped. He called out, thinking maybe a hiker was shadowing him, but no one answered back. He swept his light into the trees, but only shadows stared back. And that's when he noticed more stone piles. Smaller this time, arranged in pairs on either side of the trail. Almost like markers. He hadn't seen them on the way in. He tried his radio, but all he got was static. But this was unusual in that part of the park. But the timing just felt unsettling to him. Then ahead of the trail, he saw movement. For a brief second, his light caught the outline of a tall figure standing between two trees. When the beam steadied, the figure was gone. The footsteps picked up again, this time behind him. Slow, deliberate. Thompson turned, expecting to catch someone with the light, but the trail was empty. Unease turned to dread, and Thompson decided to cut the patrol short. He walked quickly back towards the service road, resisting the urge to run, though every hair on his neck told him to. The footsteps trailed him nearly the whole way until, just as his truck came into view, they stopped completely. Back at the station, when he told his supervisor what he'd seen, the man gave a long pause before replying quietly. "Just don't go back there at night, okay? Some places in the park, we just leave alone." There was no other explanation. To this day, Ranger Thompson said he's never been able to find those stone piles again. When he thinks back to that night, it isn't what he saw that bothers him. It's the feeling that something unseen was pacing with him, step for step.